Congratulations, you just got clickbaited. I mean, it's not really clickbait. You see, I need you to thumbs up the video anyway because that thumbnail took me quite a bit of time. But also, it's not really clickbait because when I'm learning cardistry, I don't know about you guys, but that's exactly what it feels like sometimes. It just feels absolutely impossible. Anyway guys, Chandler here with Rise Magic. Hope you're doing well, hope you're being healthy, staying smart, and making the most out of this time. I feel like I'm making the most out of this time alone, you know, being really productive, making sure I'm editing lots of stuff on the computer here. Oh shit, 1 second. Just close out of Fortnite, close out of Call of Duty. Don't even really have a chance to play those anymore. I don't know about you guys, but this meme kind of sums up how I feel right now. It's just, wow, this is really happening. But anyway, let's ignore the realities of the world and just get into some YouTube content here on Rise Magic. You see, the thing is, what I was saying earlier about cardistry being really hard, well, that's something I feel like not too many people are honest about when it comes to learning cardistry. Let me be the person who is being straightforward and honest. It's very difficult, and it is one of the most frustrating things I have ever been a part of. For me, learning cardistry doesn't come naturally. That stuff takes hours and hours and hours of wanting to put my fist through a wall. So today, I'm gonna show you that whole process. And there's a couple reasons I wanna show you the whole process. One of them is to encourage you, when you see people who are absolutely incredible at cardistry, most of the time, they're struggling at it just like I am. So be encouraged, it does take time, but in the end, if you really like it, it is very worth it. But also, you guys know I do a lot of tutorials here on the channel. Here's my mindset. When someone's really good at something and it comes just easy to them, it's a talent, they're not necessarily the best teacher because it comes so easy for them. They don't really know how to explain how it just clicks for them. That's part of the reasons why I feel like I'm a pretty solid teacher when it comes to this stuff, because I have struggled at it so much. So when I succeeded at it, I know all the different ways you could possibly fail and how to avoid them, which was kind of the catalyst of the cardistry troubleshooting series. Anyway, I've done this type of video once before. It was called Learning an Impossible Card Flourish. I tried to learn zip tie. Pretty difficult stuff. It's funny because I made that video like a vlog a couple years back, and it's crazy to see how much my life has changed since then. Go back and watch that video and see how far we've come. But that Flourish zip tie was part of my big cardistry tutorials folder that I have saved on my computer, which I'm pretty sure lots of you cardists have out there, which is the big list of tutorials you really want to learn someday. Hopefully you guys have some Rise Magic tutorials on there. In fact, if you want, we do have magic and cardistry tutorial playlists on our channel, so you can make sure you've learned everything that we taught. It could be a fun thing to do during quarantine. But anyway, I'm gonna dig into that folder of mine and find a flourish that I could try and learn in a couple of hours, time lapse it up and show you guys the process. Let's do it. So I dug through the depths of that cardistry tutorial folder I was talking about and found this tutorial, Heat Wave by D4I1. Looks pretty slick, pretty smooth, but at the same time, it doesn't look like it's gonna instantly give me carpal tunnel syndrome. So I'm gonna watch it through right now, try and learn it with you guys. If you wanna check out this channel, you're definitely gonna wanna check out the original tutorial and see if you can learn it faster than I can. But the key's learning it, okay? It's not a competition, but if it was, I'd win. And play. See, looks pretty good. By the way, these are the red Monarchs from the original cardistry battle video. So they're nice and old, kind of clumpy. I like to use an older, clumpier deck, especially when learning packet cuts like this. We got a grip like this. Finger, Z grip, standard. Off. I already know I'm gonna have to restart this, and I'm just gonna have to memorize this original part. It looks so smooth in the intro. It always looks so smooth in the intro. Okay, so your ring finger clips and pulls that out. And your thumb comes over here. No. Yeah, we're starting this over. It's doable. It's doable. It makes sense so far. So what I'm gonna do is just try and memorize each step in a row. So let's go back to the beginning where this starts. And memorize the beginning. Okay, so you have the deck grip like this, and you break it off in Z grip with your pointer finger. Got that. Boom, break off in Z grip. Then it looks like you grip this bottom left packet like this. Start that over. Revolution cut while kicking it out. We made it to the end, and I kind of kind of got a basic understanding of this. Oh, then we get a front view. Okay, that's helpful. I don't hear any comments about how this is easy and I should be getting it down, all right? This is a bully-free zone. This is a safe space, all right? I'm struggling right now. It's okay. We're struggling together. If you're not struggling with me, then encourage, please. All right, run it back. Play. Okay. Z grip. We have this part down. I'm watching this part intently. Swivel up. Grip with your thumb. Grip with your thumb. And connect. Okay, so your thumb swivels up a little bit higher than I thought. And that comes off. That's how that gets underneath. Okay, and then that is how your thumb grabs this. And that swivel happens. This goes down across the scissor. The scissor comes over. And then that scissor, same pack, is what kicks it back up. Drop. I did it. All right. At this point, I've got kind of an idea of the mechanics. All I'm gonna try and do at this point is memorize it, so I have to keep watching the tutorial, and then I'm gonna really try and get down like the flow. I'm gonna speed this part up because I know you have time to watch the whole thing uninterrupted, but it's pretty boring. Maybe I'll do a live stream of this, or like a live stream in general at some point during this whole lockdown. All right, let's get it happening. Interrupting to say, I struggle with this sometimes. Right now I'm getting confused with this one part of the flourish because it feels so much like this one flourish called Edith that I already know, that my muscle memory keeps doing the wrong thing when I get in the same finger position. So the flourish I know looks like, oops. So the flourish I know, and I'm not that good at this one yet, that's why you haven't seen it yet, kind of looks like, something like that, sort of. And that one point basically where my middle finger and thumb are like flipping around and stuff. I keep reverting back to that flourish, and this flourish is different. So I need to retrain my muscle memory while not forgetting how to do the original one, which clearly I'm not that good at yet. That's another work in progress flourish that I'm working on. Workshopping, all right? I really try and make myself polished before I present to you guys, but in this video, I guess I'm opening up, being as vulnerable as possible. All right, so I'm pretty sure I have it memorized at this point. It looks horrible, but I have it memorized. I'll show you guys what I'm working with right now. So, without watching the tutorial, we go here, we grip both ends, pull out here, grab this, slide down, slide back up, pull out, wrap around. This gets dropped back on here, and this slides up. This flips up, then there's this weird revolution cut part where like that slides there and then it finishes just like that. So that clearly needs a lot of work. Split here, go down, go back up, pull, slid back around. That just doesn't look good. I need to see how he does that part again, because it looks so smooth when he does it. Ah. It's bad. All right, I'm gonna watch the tutorial a couple more times to get the smoothness down. Don't expect me to have it down like he does by the end of this video. The smooth part, the flow, that's the part that takes weeks. The hardest part, I believe, though, is actually just sitting down and memorizing it and getting it in your muscle memory so that you can become good at it. Learning it is just so that you have the possibility, the potential to be good at a flourish. Just learning is nothing. You gotta be excellent at it. You gotta master it, or else it just doesn't look good. And I will not get to that point in just an hour. That's a point I want to get across. Maybe some of you can, but I can't. Once I get the mechanics down, now what I'm paying attention to the tutorial is where his wrists and exact positioning of his hands are, because sometimes that can make a huge difference on how a flourish looks. Oh, autoplay to Chanel. All right, for the purpose of this video, I'm done watching the tutorial. I'm definitely gonna come back to it later, and I'm just gonna time lapse me practicing this over and over and over and over again, and then I'll show you my result after about an hour of work. I'm struggling with this, guys. I'm struggling. I got it memorized, right? But there's one major part that I'm struggling with. And maybe if you're struggling at the same time as me, you're watching the same tutorial, you can help me out in the comments or whatever. But basically, this is what I'm working with right now. I'm going to do this at a weird elevation on my body to make sure the camera catches it. So we have this part where we bring it up and split it, grab it like this, bring it down over the scissor cut, bring it back up. Peel out this card. Now this is the part where I get confused. So you wrap around this packet and do a scissor cut, and then this card comes back on top like that. This goes here, this wraps around, then you do this interesting revolution thing and then drop it down like that. Obviously, you want me doing it a lot faster and a lot smoother, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna give myself a full week to practice it, and then get back to you guys and show you how it looks in a week. If you're bored, you want something to learn, we can learn at the same time. I'm gonna be practicing it this whole week, so you've seen the tutorial, it's linked in the description. You watch it, and we'll compare each other in about a week and see where we're at, see if we can't help each other out here. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Probably not the most entertaining, most exciting thing, but maybe it encourages you to realize that, dang, like in order to get good at this stuff, you gotta put some time in it. It's not just something you pick up unless you're really naturally gifted at it, you know? By the way, the winners to the sword and trident deck are listed in the description. Put in the description in case people don't answer. I can change the winners if they don't respond within 2 weeks or something like that. So I'm gonna DM you on Instagram via my account, Real Chandler Henry. I'm gonna check if you're still following me. That's how you'll be notified, but I'm leaving them down in the description below. Please don't make fake accounts and message me. I know people do that a lot. I'm sorry not everybody could win. There are many more giveaways coming very soon. I have a lot of giveaways to make up for with how fast the channel's been growing. So thank you so much for everything, guys. Because of the whole coronavirus, shutdown, I've got a lot of free time on my hands. So I'm thinking about maybe doing 2 videos a week. I'm not gonna guarantee it. I'm not gonna promise it. I'm just letting you know it's something I'm gonna try and shoot for in the future. So look forward to that. I love you guys. I'll see you.